welcome to the Sticks and Threads podcast. My name is Jen and I'm coming to you from the Netherlands, where I live with my husband and my 3 children and our cat. I'm drinking coffee today because, I need coffee to stay awake and stay a little bit around. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you will enjoy. It's been a little bit longer than I had planned, but things are going quickly around here. So, it's all very hectic and stressful, and my mind is all over the place. And the kids still have school break. It's the last day. I sent them upstairs with the tablet, and I really felt like recording today, so here I am. Let's try to do this. I'm really, I just had a very important phone call, and I'm still a little bit like, oh. But I will talk about everything at the end in the chatting part, I hope, because it's all very exciting. So, let's get started. Where do we start? Finished objects. I have 2 finished objects, which is really a big surprise. I should have 3 objects, but one was a gift and it's been shipped off, so I can't show you. I showed a picture of it on my Instagram, but no, I want to show this last. First, the finished object is a pair of socks. See, I have 2, really. I have 2 socks. These are the Derive socks from Mina, Phillip, the knitting expat from her sock club. And I really do not know which club. I'm really sorry. I am in both clubs. I am dropping out at the moment because I cannot finish the other pair before the end of this month. But I still enjoyed knitting these, and I will knit all the others, just not right now. But these were knit in the yarn from Fiber Fever, Cheese and Wine. And this is a mini skin I have left. And it was a joy. I'm really sad that Fiber Fever, Barbara, she is no longer dying. And I'm really sad because these are really pretty. And I have one more skein from her. And I really look forward to knitting that up. It will be so special. So, the Reef socks. I knit these on my Chow Glue needles, 2.25 millimeters. And the sock blockers are from Loop in London. Bryson, I think they are called, and these are my favorite pair at the moment. I say pair because I have another sock blocker, but I have only one of that, so it's not a pair. But the Derive socks, really stunning. Then this is massive, and it took me a lot of hours, and I really enjoyed knitting it, and I was within the deadline. I normally don't like deadlines, but they do help me finish things. So I finished my Impressionist shawl by Helen Stewart from Curious Handmade, and it was so much fun to knit this up. This is what I have left over, so I can really still do quite a lot with this. I haven't weighed them yet, so who knows what I still can do with this. This yarn was really amazing. This is, the blue one is Chestnut Cabin. It's 70% superwash merino and 30% silk. Yeah, speaking is not my thing today. This is probably gonna be all editing again. Why do I do that? And if I don't edit it out, you're in luck. The yellow one is also from Chestnut Cabin. Also the same blend, and it's really amazing. You really have to try it. It's so nice to knit with. It's really. The last one is from Ushitita. It's called Just Glow, and it's really pretty. All singles. The Ushitita is 100% superwash merino. It's not silk, but I just mix. And this is my shawl. It is massive, and it's so it's so pretty. I really love it. Look, I blocked it, well, not really excessively because I just didn't have the room for it, but it's so pretty. I hope you can see. And I did the picot bind off. Let me see if I can. Oh, since it's not massively blocked, it's not all open, and I hope to block it properly next year, hopefully. But it is stunning, and the drape, and it's so soft, and I look forward to wearing this. So, my finished objects. I'm so happy they are finished, because I'm really working hard to finish everything, because I'm so tired of them. So, my Curious Handmade lips. I have not cast on, well, no, that's not true. I did cast on something new, but it's not something you expect. But first, the whips. My lovely Bellica Yarns project bag with the special print. I think it's magenta flowers, tula print, I don't know. I'm sorry for the crinkling, but I have to keep them apart. 2 socks. This is the one I'm knitting on, but it's still in a bag because I took it on a family trip and it had to be in a plastic bag. So this is the one I'm knitting on, and this is the one on hold. I did not do very much, as you can see. Stitch marker is from Starfiber Studio, and the yarn is Opal, Colors in Love. And let me see if I can. Colors in Love, and it is color 9515. So, needles are Chogu, Twist Mini, I can show you, interchangeable 2.25. These are my most favorite needles. I love these needles, really the most. Yeah. So those are the socks for my husband. It's not really going that fast, but at least they are on the needles, and they are my travel project. Normally I bring socks to swimming lessons, but last week I really wanted to finish my Impressionist shawl, so I took that because I was at bind off, and I thought I can do bind off in 2 hours. It was not 2 hours, I only had an hour and a bit, but I finished it at home. So just plain vanilla socks. Next, I love this bag. Anna, I'm still very happy with this bag. It's from Paisley Ducky, and this bag just so cheerful. I love it, and it's really sturdy, and it sits up, and yeah. In it is my Whiteout shawl from Melanie Berg in lace, and I still love it, but it is lace, and since I'm very busy with a whole lot of other things, it's just, the progress is really, yeah, it's difficult. But I told myself I'm not allowed to cast on new things, new projects, before I finish some of these, because yeah, it's just they need to come off the needles. It's all on the needles way too long, and it's just, it needs to be finished. It's all tangled up, of course, so trying to, now the other side. I'm ready. I just had these out when I started prepping for recording, and now everything is already tangled up. So these are the yarns I'm using, and I will put one down. This is from Draadkracht Sea Algae Silk, 100 grams, and it's really, it is so soft. And it is lace, and it's so shiny and so beautiful, and it's really, I love her. Strong through handcraft, so true. The other one is naturally lace, is merino angora, and I was gifted this yarn, and I think they are a nice match to each other. You will see. Whip now. Let's see, where's my, so this is where I was last time, and I have done quite a bit on it, as you can see, like there, but I'm not even halfway. I think I'm at 25%. I don't know, really. It's really, but it's so beautiful, and the drape and the softness, and it's nice to work on while it's warm weather, because it's lace, and it's really, yeah, I like working on it. It's a mindless knit, because it's just knit, 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 and increasing, and it's just mindless, which I really need these days. And again, I will explain why. But I love this, and I love this bag. Every time I take it out, it makes me smile. Next up is a very old whip. It's my oldest whip, and I decided I have to pick it up again. I have to move with it, because it's been on the needles for over a year by now, and yeah, but it's also in lace, so it takes so much time to do it, and alpaca and I don't mix very well. When I touch alpaca, my hands start burning, and I just don't really like it. The touch, it makes my hand burn, and it makes me sneeze, and yeah, well, but I am stubborn. It's living in also Bellica Yarns bag with the magenta flowers, my special print. This is really, this means the world to me. I am knitting up, let me see, because I put the tag in it, Little Bird. It's from Interpretations volume number 4 from Hogi Locatelli and Veera Valimaki. Really, these are so worth it. Really, it's really, oh, I want to knit all the patterns in here. But it is the Little Bird. I try to show you, and it's really beautiful. I still like it, but my yarn choice was not really that Great. And it was also when I started this, when I cast this on, I had no clue about swatching. I had no clue about what do you call it? Changing yarns. I really words. Normally I know, but not today. When you see it, you will know what I mean. And this is all one skein. And it's really pretty, and the colors are not really showing up that well, but so no swatching, no switching between skeins. Really, I normally I know what it's called. Yeah, well, who cares? There's lace work in it, and yeah, it's now. Hi. I'm sorry. It's now all stockinette. I was supposed to do one more repeat of the lace work, but I just want to start moving, knitting and knitting around. And last time I have shown this, I think it was on the first podcast. Hello, Phoebe. Hi. Bye. Last time I showed it, I was there. So I did work on it. I tried to work on it, but lace. Now I have 2 lace projects. What was I thinking? Really? But oh well. I will finish it because I cannot frog this. I still have that piece here. When I bought this yarn, I wanted to do a crochet cardigan, and yeah, well, it was not working out. And so I ripped it back, and now it's all stuck, and it's, yeah, it's all messed up, tangled up, stuck to each other, and I cannot use this anymore. But I still kept it because you never know. So ripping this out, I thought, yeah, that's such a waste of yarn, of money, and I don't want to do that. So I'm powering through. Also, it will probably not fit me at all, because when I started it, I was bigger. I lost about 6 kilos now, and I'm still at the gym and everything, so this will probably not fit me at all. So, and not liking the alpaca, it's really, yeah, what was I thinking? But I'm using Malabrigo color Archangel 850, and I really love the colors, and I really love it. The yarn, the colors, everything, just not for me. So I am going to power through, and I am going to try and finish it because I just want it finished. I want to see how it looks. So yeah, we will see. We will see. Maybe it will be on the needles for another year. It's not that it's costing any money sitting in my basket. It's just annoying me. I also spent a lot of knitting time on a test pattern. I still cannot show you, and it's massive, it's big. I spent a lot of time on it, but during the hot, warm weather I couldn't knit on it. So I knit on my lace projects, and I hope to pick it up today, tomorrow again, and power through. It's over halfway, and it is over halfway. It's I'm almost at the bottom, and yeah, I cannot tell you. Then I was really in doubt if I should show you, but I'm going to show you. I was also bitten by design bug. No, I don't know much about designing. No. math is not my thing. I just had a few images in my mind, and I bought a few stitch books with a lot of knitting stitches in it and everything, and I started looking if I could find what I had in my mind and try to get it out. It is kind of working. So I just took a normal sock recipe and I just started sketching, drawing, writing down pattern and everything. And it's getting there. It's really, it takes a lot of mind power, and since things are happening here, I think this will be cooling down for a while, but I hope not. But yeah, we will see. I started out with Undercover Otter in non-stick yarn, and I really love this yarn. It's from my oldest stash, and so I thought I would use it. Well, my first try, it didn't really work really well, but I still like it, so I kept it so I can write it down for some other yarn, maybe. Or it's not really that bad, but so I switched to the other 50-gram ball I had, and I tweaked it a little bit, and this is much better for me. I like this much better. So I hope to get some time and mind ease, slow, I don't know, to work on this, because I really enjoyed knitting this out because it was in my mind and it just went. And I enjoyed this. I have a sketchbook full. I think I have about 20 patterns right now that I want to work out, and yeah, crazy at the moment, but it's all a lack of time at the moment, and my mind is full with other things, and yeah, I really have to switch between things. So it is living in my Fiber Rachel bag, the cat ear bag. I really love it. So I just put my favorite things in here and work on it when I can, when I have the right mindset for it. So yeah, I talked about my tests. I've shown you my whips, what I've been working on. So it is time for acquisitions. Well, they are slowing down. So I have two last clubs, no, three last clubs, because I cancelled all my clubs, and one last acquisition and one gift. So I will start with the clubs. My very last Nora George Mrs. Weasley sock yarn club, and I so love it. I'm so sad I had to cancel because I really love Nora George yarn, and yeah, I love Harry Potter inspired yarns, so yeah, I had to cancel for good reasons, but it still made me a little bit sad. A magical Weasley garden, and I love it, and I'm putting aside all my Nora George Harry Potter inspired yarns, and I hope to join again maybe next year, I don't know. The next one also, it made me really sad to stop this one, because I really, well, I'm a yarn addict, you know by now, but it's the Nicole C. Mendez yarn. This is called Paint Supplies, and this is my last month, and it is beautiful. Every month she sent a skin, and every month I loved it. I have quite a lot by now, and they will be knit up into socks. Self-striping yarn is the best yarn. I love self-striping, and I will definitely be back ordering her yarn as soon as I can, because already. Next is Knitcrate. I also cancelled that one because I cancelled everything. It's a great way to find out about USA brands for a nice price. But this month was Contemporary. It's the sock artisan crate. You get a pattern and one extra, and you get a beautiful skein of yarn. And these colors are so pretty, but it's the blend that I really, really love. It's 75% superwash Corriedale and 25% nylon. And I really love different blends. I like knitting with superwash merino, but it's just plain sock yarn for me. I love BFL. BFL is really my favorite. And now I've got a Corriedale to try. So, yay. I love other blends. I don't know why. BFL is my most favorite, and I have not tried all other blends really. This is my first Corriedale, and yeah, well, I'm really happy with it, and I look forward to knitting it up, and maybe one day I can rejoin Knitcrate again, because it's really fun. You don't know what you're getting, and it's really special when you're in Europe to receive USA things. And yeah, so those were my 3 clubs I was in, and all 3 have been cancelled by now. So those were my last ones. I will miss them. I really will miss them. So when I decided everything had to be cancelled and I'm going to save up for Edinburgh and for our house move and everything, I allowed myself to buy one last skein that was special to me. And I saw her at the last fair I was at, and again, blanking on words and everything. Just, you will understand when I talk about it at the end. But it's Schaap en Draak, Lisette, and I had seen this yarn at her booth and I walked away. I should never do that. I did it at EYF and then I did it again at her booth. So I was very lucky. I got in touch with her and she immediately knew which skein I was talking about. And she sent it to me and I'm so happy about it. It stole my heart, and I love the colors and they are really not showing up as well as they are in real life, but it is beautiful. This is her tag, and it's 75% BFL and nylon, and she sent it to me also with a little ukulele wool wash, and yeah, it's so pretty. It is so pretty, and I so look forward to knitting this up. Might use it for designing. I don't know. Who knows? Since I will not be buying any more yarn, I have to do from stash. I also put up a massive stash sale, and please, if you are looking for some pretty hand-dyed yarns, feel free to have a look at my stash page on Instagram and just have a look and message me, please. I am open for trading, for swapping. It's just, it depends on how much and where to, because shipping to the US is really expensive, and I don't really want to do that. Within the Netherlands, shipping is still expensive, but for swapping at least 2 skeins, that's okay. Solids, tonals, speckles, light speckles, all for cables, designing cables, because that's what I really love. And a little bit lace is in my plans as well. So if you have something in your stash like that, and you see something on my de-stash page that you like and you'd like to swap, message me please. My favorite stitch, stockinette stitch from Debbie Bliss. I bought this mug at Koperdraadje and I really love it. I have my coffee in it. And a spoon from my childhood. So, I have one last thing, and it's a gift. This wonderful sweet lady, I will not mention her because I forgot to ask if I was allowed to. But I know her from Instagram, and one day she contacted me and she said, "Can I have your address, please?" And I said, "Why?" She said, "I would like to send you a gift." And I said, "Well, you don't have to send me a gift. Why would you do that?" Why? Because I want to, and I'm going to send you a gift. Okay, so I thought maybe she will send me a mini skein with a mini skein, maybe, or a nice card. I don't know. Well, her package arrived and I was like, whoa, amazing. She sent mini skeins and they are stunning. So my blankets will be very happy with mini skeins and they are beautiful. So thank you. She sent me lovely tea. I love receiving tea that I cannot buy here because that's just, I like that. And it makes it special. When I make a cup of tea and I use one of the teas, I remember it was a gift and it makes it so much nicer. So thank you. She also sent, and the kids cannot wait to dive into this, jelly beans. My kids really love jelly beans. So when they saw this come in, they said, "Can we have it, please?" "No, you have to wait." And then it was like, "When are you recording? We want the jelly beans." So first thing they said when they were sent upstairs with our tablet and I'm going to record a podcast, they said, "Can we have the jelly beans today?" And I said, "Yes, after I'm done recording, you can have the jelly beans." So they were very happy to go upstairs. She also sent me some stitch markers. These are so pretty. So in a lovely tin. And that was not it. She sent me even more. A full skein of sock yarn. And it's beautiful. I love these colors. Spring blooms. Oh, it's so pretty. And one more. Really, this was really appropriate because the package arrived at a moment that my mind was exploding with everything. And Zen Blue Hawaii. And the color is not showing up. It's more with green, but it is beautiful and it's stunning, and I'm just speechless. She just sent me a gift and like why? So I'm really happy with it, and I will always remember, because when I knit something I will know who it came from. So thank you. I'm very grateful and I'm really happy with it, and now that I've shown it I can start working with it and I can drink the tea, because I really need a nice cup of tea by now. So that was it. My last clubs came in, my last skin I bought, and a gift. It's just amazing. This is quite a lot, so from now on it will, I will buy from my stash or swap. I don't know. I like swapping because, it makes it special. So it's on to chatting. Why am I so scattered and stressed out and everything? Well, I already told you on the last podcast we are thinking about moving. Well, it's no longer thinking. Things just took a quick turn, and we are moving. We are selling the house, and we are going to buy a new house. It all went really quickly. As you know, my husband works at sea, so he's away for 6 weeks and he's home for 5 weeks and a few days. So normally things get cramped in those 5 weeks he's home, and in the 6 weeks he is away, it's on me. And just before he left, we decided that we are going forward with it, and we asked our financial advisor to start working and see if he can get a budget for us and everything. And so it started rolling a little bit, but he was really fast and he told us what we could do, and we had already seen our dream home and it is in reach. So now, next week, I'm meeting with a real estate agent about selling our house. I've made appointments for viewing the other house. That will only happen when my husband is here, because I'm not doing that on my own. But everything else is on me. I am prepping everything until the point he has to sign for the house and selling the house, for the house transfer. For that I need his autograph, but the real estate agent even told me you don't need him to be present in the Netherlands for that. So even that can be arranged from wherever he is. So everything is going really fast. I'm looking up movers. I'm getting estimates in to find some reasonable offers to move, and I'm talking to a real estate agent. She's coming. Before I started recording here, she called me and she said, well, I can come by next week, and I can come a little bit earlier and help you. And we had just a lovely chat, and so she's coming next week and everything is moving. I have to look up schools for the kids. There's so much to do, and it's just, my mind is so my husband is on the other side of the world, so it's not like I can pick up the phone and call him. We are 7 hours apart in time difference, so when I wake up he is still asleep, and its communication is a little bit rough because his satellite phone is not working really well. He does not have internet at the moment, so it's all very difficult at the moment, and it's just very stressful. What do I do? I've never sold a house. This is our first home that we bought, and I just have to figure a lot of things out. And when having 3 kids, I think my brain was killed somehow, I don't know. I used to be really well at all these kind of things. I worked at an office and I worked for 3 managers, and I did accounting, and I did so much. And at the moment, it's just like, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to do this. Um, so I'm really, it's starting to rekindle something within me. So I am writing a lot of movers, asking estimates, and finding out the best way to move, because we are, well, we hope we can buy this dream house, and it's 2 hours away from here. So it's not like I can jump in the car and go there and have a look. I don't know the village, we don't know anybody there. So it's completely starting over again. And with that, it's also a bit scary, because at the same time, um, this is really personal. I'm not going into detail and everything, but the relationship with my parents has been broken off, and this happened in February. It started earlier, but the blowout came in February, and now we are moving away, and yeah, I cannot talk to my mom about it. I cannot talk to my dad about it, and I know they will not support this decision, so that's not the thing. But it's just really strange. Planning a move, doing a move, and not be able to talk about it with your parents. So that's really difficult. I have not spoken to them since early December, and yeah, it's difficult. It's really strange, and kids ask about the grandparents, and yeah, it's weird not speaking to them, knowing they are still alive, they are here, but we are no longer in contact. So, and I know they will be very angry when I tell them we are moving to, well, 2 hours away. So yeah, that's also in my mind. It's stressful. My parents-in-law, they live about 20 minutes away from here. It's not that far, but they are 70 years old, and we spoke to them about this, and they said, well, it's okay, you have to live your life, and they are very happy for us. And my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, so my husband's brother, they are very happy for us as well. And they said we will come camping in your backyard. And yeah, so it's all just, it's a bit difficult. We are moving somewhere, we do not know anyone, we don't know the place, we don't know the province even. And we are going to move there. Also, the kids are having a little bit of trouble, especially the oldest. She is 8, she has her best friend, she even has a boyfriend, and she sometimes comes downstairs crying like, Mommy, I don't want to leave here, I will miss my best friend and my boyfriend and everything. And it breaks my heart. But I think this move will be so good for our family, and also for me, also for the kids. We will get so much space. We need space. We are cramped into this house, and yeah, I just spent 2 weeks with them. They had 2 weeks of a school break, and really, I'm so happy it's almost Monday, because we spent 2 weeks together without having just one break, only sleep at night. So it's really, I'm ready for them to go to school, because I want to do grocery shopping without them. I don't want to do things without them. Even a simple phone call, the youngest is like, ah, I want to say hello, who is it? And yeah, that's not really nice when you are speaking to a real estate agent. So that's what's going on. That's what's happening. It's massive for me, and it's life changing. We are going to change our life, and yeah, I'm prepping it up till the point that my husband has to sign for the house transfer. So everything is on me. I can do this, but it's just, yeah. So I do not know if I can keep up with podcasting every 2 weeks, because the acquisition part will fall out. But maybe you have some suggestions on what I can do. I thought maybe I can look up a project that I want to cast on and pick some yarns for it, and you help me choose which yarns, and maybe that's an idea, or maybe a pattern I have to cast on, do next, or project, I don't know. Or do the spotlights again, so I get yarns from my stash from indie dyers that deserve spotlights that I talk about, and find a project for the yarn I have, just make a section about that. But I don't know at this time, because my mind really, it is all over the place. The designing part, I really want to do that. I want to work on my whips. I want to work on my test pattern. I want to knit all the projects and all my yarns, and I want to destash all my yarns, and I want to do so much. And I cannot do it all at once. And then I hit a wall like, yeah, stop. So if you have any suggestions on where to go from here, what would you like to see? What would you like to see from me? Let me know, because it might help me figure out where to go from here, because I'm going from buying all the things to not buying all the things. And I really enjoyed showing it all, and really, yeah. So maybe I will do it from stash. Pick a yarn that will be cast on next in a project. Pick a project. I don't know. I'm starting to ramble. So I think it is time to say goodbye and get this edited and uploaded. I hope tomorrow. So I think I have everything. Yeah, I really do think about the spotlights, because I have a massive stash. I am destashing, but I still have yarns left because I cannot buy anymore, but I still want to knit. So who knows? Yeah, so maybe spotlights will have to return and shop from your stash. Something, find a project, find a pattern. I don't know. We will see. And we will see where the designing part goes, because that was really fun. It took a lot of sleep, but never mind. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. It's down here. And if you don't want to miss anything, just hit the subscribe button. I think it's here or there. I don't. Somewhere below here is the subscribe button, and I would really enjoy more subscribers. So thank you for watching. Thank you, and I hope you will return. So bye.